This, thank God, is not me. This is my little brother, JJ. And growing up looking like that is not easy, but life is good. That's me on the top bunk and JJ on the bottom bunk. We're the youngest of 6 kids, and we grew up just outside of Boston. And our dad worked in a machine shop, mom raised the kids. And I understand, like there's all these photographs of our older brothers and sisters. This is like one of 3 photographs of our childhood. So I understand, you get it. They didn't have enough money, they lost the camera, whatever. But I'd like to have kids, and when I have kids, I'm not gonna pamper them, but I am gonna put some fucking sheets on the bed. This is our mom, Joan. Joan was the first powerful optimist in our lives. Almost the entire time growing up, our dad, who wasn't a bad guy, was depressed by any definition. And our mother was there to keep the family together. She stayed by my father's side, and she showed us that although we didn't have the money to travel to Disneyland, we could go anywhere in our mind. She unlocked our imagination. When she told us bedtime stories, she didn't just tell us the stories, she acted out the characters. But maybe the most powerful thing our mother did for us was a little ritual at the dinner table. She looked around to her 6 kids, no matter what was happening, and she said, "Tell me something good that happened today." Very simple prompt. Tell me something good that happened today. It's a nice one to use in your company to start your meetings or at your own family's dinner table. Because what happens is you change the energy. She showed us that our disposition is powerful, and she changed the energy in the house. The media inundates our culture with negative information, always reinforcing what's wrong with the world and rarely telling us what's right with the world. And we all have a choice every day. You can focus on what's wrong with your life, or you can focus on what's right with your life. And wherever you put your energy, wherever you focus and whatever you focus on, that will grow. That was something our mom taught us at the dinner table. Optimists roam the world seeing opportunities. They don't ignore obstacles, but they overcome obstacles by focusing on the opportunities. When you're an optimist, you're more innovative. You're more innovative because you're open-minded. You're not afraid to experiment. You're not afraid to explore the world. The ones who embraced the idea that life is good the most were the ones who were facing the most adversity. This is a photograph of a little girl named Lindsay Beggett, 11 years old, and she was diagnosed with terminal bone cancer. And the journalist said, "Do you understand your prognosis?" And she said, "Yes, they don't think I'm going to live longer than a year." And he said, "Do you mind if I ask why you're wearing a hat that says life is good?" Because before I was sick, I took my life for granted. But now I want to make sure every day counts. Lindsay Beggett was 11 years old, 17 years ago, and told she was going to live 1 year. I'm going to play you a short video because Lindsay didn't pass away.
Hi, my name is Lindsay. I was diagnosed with Ewing sarcoma, a bone cancer, when I was 10 years old. I was going through chemotherapy and lost all of my hair, so a bunch of our family friends donated hats. The one that stuck out to me the most was this Life is Good hat, and I keep it as a reminder. It reminded me to be positive and happy and excited, even though I was going through something that was a little bit difficult.
What Lindsay showed us is that her optimism enabled her to access courage. So it was the beginning. When we started, we thought, well, there's pessimism, there's realism, and there's optimism. We're on this team, okay? Pessimism is corrosive. Realism lacks imagination. Optimism, on the other hand, is boundless. People have a misconception that wealth and material goods will make you happy, but statistics show that they don't. Some people think that special place in life, being in that special place, if it's off at the beach or up in the mountains, or if you get that promotion, or if you meet that special person, then you're going to be happy, then you're going to be fulfilled. It's not true. The only thing that will enable a happy and fulfilling life is your disposition. We didn't invent life is good, but we were the first ones to trademark it. Some guy said that to me recently. He said, I don't think it's fair. I said, what's not fair? He goes, well, you didn't create life is good. My grandfather used to say life is good. And I said, tell your grandfather he should have trademarked it. And then he was British. The guy was British, so I said, and if I'm not mistaken, the British invented trademarks, so whatever, dude.